certainly does work out, as Keen is going to go down a different route as the Ornn is picked up. A fantastic matchup into the Renekton historically, and also does round out this composition extremely well for Afrika. Like, this is quintessential LCK scaling draft. Get into the late Renekton against an Ornn. He's probably going to have free farm. The thing that's scary is that Ornn also gets a bit of a free lane here, as Arthur's making his way up. Dread's here. Morgan actually losing out on this trade quite effectively, as Dread's going to take an undertow, and now they're going to try and turn it. There's the Ornn Keen, flashing early. Knockup does land onto the Renekton. First blood goes over to the Olaf, but it's traded back immediately, and the Ragnarok is popped. Arthur unable to get that extra damage onto Dread, as Shockwave comes through. And Fly takes some turret shots. Yeah, a little bit of a battle on a couple of fronts, but Lahen's taking a lot of damage here. The Ignite actually ticking down onto him as Keen has full health. Morgan as well has made his way in, so some burly boys in on this fight, but a bit too split on the side of Afrika. And also Bang is on the bottom side of the map. And these plates, and yes, stop talking about it. Stop talking. We don't need to talk about it, Wolf, okay?
I looked at the 116 and it didn't change, okay?
No. Well, he might get a kill. That would be good news, as Keen down to about 200. Morgan's still looking for this dive as he gets under the turret. Slice and dice will be available. There's the flash forward. Stuns not even necessary, as Morgan just wipes the floor with the Ornn.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this goes back to the fact that
and what is this, Morgan? What?
I mean, it's a proxy.
He's in the enemy nexus. This is his Singed cosplay? We've got an engagement here towards the bottom side. Fly immediately eradicated. And Humwalife going to try and press on forward. Arthur stops for a second, as he's just hanging out. I don't know.
He can just rotate around. Now he's like, okay, I got my demolition again. And Kane misses the ult.
Well, the flash forward, everyone misses everything. Morgan's doing the walking away slowly tactic, and it's working so well. One auto attack, that's all they got for that one. As Keen invested flash, Ornn, they lost the turret.
Comfortable to take this next Drake fight in 1 minute and 42 seconds, because that's where they can, if they win that fight, they can really start grabbing back control of the map. But I think you eventually have to take a fight, and I think this is the timing to do so. They're going to look for it.
They're going to go for it here, as Deft is going to immediately dash away using that Gale Force. Now trying to get into position as the teleport comes through from Chovy. He will join up with this, as that's a great attract repel stun. Fly is going to go down. The Ragnarok's going to stop that Shockwave from doing anything at all. And the Olaf's just popping off in this fight. 2 kills already. Keen going to go down also. Chovy grabs that kill, and unfortunately, Afrika thought that was their moment. But once again, Keen not able to find the targets.
Just so desperate.
This is getting really, really hard for Afrika. You can see the jungle lit up like a Christmas tree. Lahen's, going for the longest walk ever, but he's going to have to walk over like 15 control wards to get into a backline. Ornn once again comes down as Chovy's going to flash it. Over the wall goes Arthur as Lahen's very deep, but is at least going to get the headbutt back. In goes Bang to try and take down Chovy, but they're so far behind. The Magnet Storm value is gigantic. Kai'Sa already dead. Keen's going to die as well. It's another double kill for this Olaf. Make it a triple as Fly trying to run for the hills. Lahen's as well. I mean, is this going to be the Olaf Penta? Are we going to do it? As there it is. The Quadra kill comes forward. Deft steals away the Penta like a jerk, but the game is over. Humwalife are just going to cruise to a victory at 32 minutes. And Afrika, it felt like they just did nothing and then lost the game, as Deft gives a big old thumbs up, goes golden, and that's a dead Nexus. Congratulations to Humwalife, but that was a game that felt like an Afrika rollover.
Oh, I'd say it definitely did. But this is a really big showcasing, I feel, of Hanwha Esports, where their level of play is right now. You give this
Jungle Shen mid to Leon.
I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Let's find out, because, I mean, mid Kai'Sa is definitely not it.
No, that's not it.
That is going to be a terrible time.
You can cancel that one out.
For champion hasn't been seen for a while.
Yeah.
And, like, the matchup into the Twist Fatal, hold that thought.
Whoa, early flash. Vista's going to have to flash away from it. Bang taking a lot of damage from Deft here, as the Caustic Spittle actually connecting as well. Very nicely trading is,
very aggressive in the lane. It is Talia that is paired with him, so very dangerous mid lane. So Lahen's is going to look for a very aggressive taunt.
Yeah, Seismic Shove is fantastic. That shield not able to work out. Arthur does manage to pick up the Rift Scuttler at least, and Chovy grabs the follow-up kill immediately. He flashes away, and now Vista could just be in trouble. Deft is back in base, And Vista, remember, does not have a flash available. Body slam comes on in. Seismic shove's too easy. And not given this opportunity to clear it and leave. As another stun comes out. Arthur holding on to the shield once again. And now the Destiny comes in. Dread has to flash. Chovy doesn't have his available. As now Bang could be in trouble, but Vista getting taken down first. Deft trying to fight this one out. Arthur roaming on over as Chovy now slowed down. Deft takes down Bang though. And now Lahen's forced into this alcove. Chovy trying to roam on down. As Lahen's just buying as much time as he can for the cavalry to get in. There's the gold card, but not actually locked just yet. Chovy finds it in the end, and Lahen's will go down. Arthur once again with a phenomenal shield as he tries to get out and does so effectively. Deft just free hitting this whole time. And Afrika, unfortunately, they had such good control early.
Here they go.
See if they can actually stop this one as in goes the man drop. Dread is going to lock down the Rift Herald as Arthur once again. Pretty good shield, but this time the cask is great. It is going to be that 1-for-1 trade so far, but Chovy goes down low, takes the lantern to get out. Morgan trying to be a hero as Vista, the three-man flays just fantastic just before Morgan does go down. The Wildcards pick up the kill. I don't think that this one's going to work out as Vista's life has been thrown away so many times. Two melees trying to run after Vista here, but the crunch is going to get in.
You guys are fighting over me, but I'm just going to keep pushing. Alright, this is a pretty scary position to be in.
Yeah, Vista's dead, but Arthur's going to dive on forward. Vista actually survives for a very long time, and Dread is taken down. Deft taking hold of this team fight. Lahen's eventually gets rid of the Thresh as Fly. He has to get out of here. Hextech ultimatum. Lahen's just dashes over the wall, but there is a thing called a hook shot. And that means that Morgan's going to lock down that kill. Keen now trying to run away, and Deft wants to kill him. He's got a red buff, able to move on over pretty comfortably. We'll see whether this is going to be that 50-50 as the teleport from the Gnar comes in, and they do lock down the Drake. Chovy off to the side, has pretty good positioning as in goes Arthur, but immediately he's flung back, gets a huge amount of health with the Gore Drinker on 5, but still, the cask is going to lock him down now. Dread trying to fight against Deft, who's 1v3 right now, and that is not what you want as the Cogmore. Chovy, he's got a gold card, but he's against 4 people trying to still fight this one out as everyone is trying to be a hero, and it's not working for Hanwha Life. One after the other after the other.
The game, and they just don't have any way to deal with this Drake. They used all their tools to engage in that last fight. They cannot keep up with this rotation, and Afrika actually has vision control here. They don't even know this is happening. They have a pretty good idea, you have to imagine.
On their side. And they'll try and take what they can from the map as Arkeen. Fighting Morgan, Chovy just fighting the turret. Destiny comes in just for Chovy to check whether it's okay to dive. Morgan very, very low as Stand United does come in. A lot of shielding as he takes the lantern, flashes out of the way. Vista getting on in there. Decent stun from Arthur as the party cast comes through as well in celebration as Bang now joins the team. And yeah, you might Destiny to see them all there, but the amount of rotational power from Afrika I mean, we talk about Deft being huge, and he is going to be, right? He has a huge CS advantages. Okay, Vista gets over that wall. Stand United on top of Fly. Destiny comes on in. The party cask as Chovy might just go down. He has the stopwatch, but he can't even use it as Arthur has to flash away. Deft zoned out by Dread, and Afrika will say, all right, well, Chovy's dead. He's dead for 45 seconds. The Baron is out.
Yeah, and it's a Baron that parlays into Infernal Soul as well. Arthur getting completely shoved away. A lot of pings in the mid lane here for Hanwha Life Esports, but Afrika Freaks know there's a teleport.
But there's a teleport that is going to come through. Morgan over the wall, and they have to try and get this as fast as they possibly can. Deft gets as much damage in there as possible, and he is going to be able to get it with the help of Morgan. Morgan now looking to try and trade for Fly before he gets out, but he's just exploded with that Kai'Sa damage. And now, yes, you managed to get the Drake, boys, but you are going to lose your lives for it. And Afrika with Baron buff might just be able to push to win.
I think so.
This is pretty scary. Chovy's going to be back up again. Vista does flash to get himself out of the way as Voidseeker does find the Thresh.
They had before, so this is just, it feels like delaying the inevitable for Hanwha Life Esports. 2 inhibitors going to make this even harder.
Yep, Bang actually a little bit caught by himself as in goes Morgan. Hextech ultimatum is there as Arthur getting taken down very low. The cask is fantastic to split up the fight. A 2-man now, the Cogmore already dead. Instant double kill for Dread on the Talia. And Afrika will win another fight. They're not wasting any time in this game. They want to get to number 3 and see whether they can take down Hanwha Life Esports, much like they did against T1 earlier, and put themselves in the conversation for the west side of the bracket. Chovy goes golden, but that's just to see the end of his Nexus as he has, you know, a couple of stopwatches built up there. But damn, Afrika, nice fight back here in this game.
I feel like their composition was way harder to execute in a lot of ways for the past Pantheon. We know that Renekton can definitely build as we see Fly's Syndra coming through as the final pick here, so the control mage matchup in the mid lane.
Resident Sleeper mid. I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
And by like it, I mean I don't like it. It's boring.
Hey, you know, anything that's meta is going to be able to make a lot happen. But we're not there yet, and we are going to see Arthur rotate over his spot.
Oh, Chovy's in trouble. This is just going to be first blood. All too easy there for Dread.
Arthur's standing on a ward too, so...
Oh no, and the collapse is coming in. Tibbers comes out. Arthur's trying to start this one off, but the dishy-dashy there from Bang is going to be Abs Chickens fighting with Dread a little bit, as we've got a battle in the mid lane as well. Couple of different fronts here as Fly moving on over to Dread. Arthur will stun up the Pantheon, but the stun is going to be returned. And the flash out from Arthur is a big problem. In goes Bang, actually. Blade whirling around in amongst three members. Dread is going to close in, though, as Fly and Chovy continuing to fight. Arthur now having to get out. The flash forward from the Hens was very odd, but the ignite, no, not actually ticking down, as Vista very close to death, but he'll also get under there. The flash has to be invested, and now Deft is in trouble as well. Turret shots being taken, spears not connecting.
You know, it's not too late. So Arthur will get this. Okay, we're going to see a fight. I'll let you
Shockwave comes in. They're looking to lock down the Pantheon before anything can really start. As Morgan comes on in, Fly throws out the ultimate. It's not going to do enough damage as the party cask comes down from Morgan as well. Lahens going down extraordinarily low. Rakan's so squishy right now, and Arthur easily just boops him with Hobbs form. And that's going to be another kill for Harmwell Life. So they answer back very nicely here.
Control jungles. As Afrika looking for more than just a Drake here. They want to get both objectives.
Yep, barrel comes in from Morgan. Arthur is still in the area as he hops on over in Tibbers form. Cast comes in. Fly takes a fair bit of damage, but it's not really going to be doing enough as Vista finally turns up. The 4v4 is on as the stun is great onto Morgan, but he's pretty tanky right now. Shockwave comes in. That's going to grab Lahens, but the trade is already there. And Keen dashing around as this Crocodile, but it's just going to be taken down there. Double kill for Chovy. Is this going to be his well-deserved Pog vote? I think it is, because that's a Quadra.
Well, you know, that was also a He's giving over so much extra turret plate gold. So meanwhile...
Oh no, it's a cow and a bear and a lady, and they want to kill Bang. They should be able to as well. Vista, yeah, he's got his ultimate. He's able to tank up that turret for days, and Afrika just a little bit too late on the rotation. Void stuff and extra damage whenever he wants to, and now they're just winning fights. Deft, Killer Instinct's over. That's the grand entrance from Lahens as Arthur just chasing down Dread and the Rakan. Deft should be able to get to this kill easily. Pops the Pantheon, and they'll take away a blue buff as well.
Life Esports, they're 800 gold to 160 in turret plates. You know, you see the... Okay, one more attempt here on the Chovy.
Yep, good stun is the flash forward, and that's going to lock down the Orianna. Big shutdown gold combo is busted on this patch, so... You can understand it, as Arthur is going to find Keen, but he runs pretty quick. As now you can see the Gragas moving on down. Chem tanks are online, and Morgan's looking for his target. The Shockwave onto 3. Chovy's trying to make his playback as Keen dives on top of him. The Pulverize is there, though, and Vista says, give me the Pog. Chovy picks up an instant double, and one goes over to the Gragas as well for good measure. Make that 2 as Deft will pick up the 5th. That's going to be the ace, and Harmwell Life, they can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want. They've got a Drake available they can take. They've got a Baron available. I mean, this is a fantastic position for Harmwell Life Esports. They're pushing all 3 lanes in. The Baron buff is for 40 more seconds, so I don't think they're going to be able to get any inhibitors here. Unless Afrika Freaks have a bad engage. They're going in on Chovy once again.
Yeah, Chovy's going to have to utilize this Zhonya's very effectively. He denies the stun there as Arthur comes on in. There's the Shockwave onto a couple of members. Dread very, very low. Deft all the way into the back line. This is a disaster. Samira going to be focused down. Deft trying to kite this one as Dread jumps on top of him, but he's dead. That's the best form of CC. As Fly now trying to get away from Arthur, getting away from Udyr. Don't make me laugh. Boop to death. And there is the game. This should be Harmwell Life mowing down the mid lane with the last couple of seconds of their Baron buff and taking game number 3.
Yeah, we've got a few waves coming through, so they should easily be able to push these turrets down. And that's what I was saying. Afrika Freaks with a pretty bad engage there. They look for Chovy. He has his Zhonya's, and the rotation speed of this composition is just so fast. And the fact that Deft is able to just walk into the faces of Afrika Freaks without anyone punishing him is just the story of the game.
And Vista, nice pulverize here as we're just celebrating at the end. Deft picking up a couple of celebratory kills, and that's another one going over to the Udyr as well. 3-0-16. Damn, I'm so proud of my boy. played in the Oceanic region, comes back to Korea and dominates.